Welcome to YouTube channel Fame Reporter. I chuckled on the grounds that I discussed it from the get-go. Viral and commit to goodness. I discussed Hank accumulates, and that simply helps me to remember adolescence. I watched that joke, correct? And afterward, Damar Hamlin. Clearly we watched him in Bison last year, go through what he went through in live television, and my most memorable response was, nah, not this youthful man. Like, this is extremely appalling. You would rather not see anyone that age with that sort of potential, anyone besides, go down like that. We shouldn't be going down at home from cardiovascular failures at, long-term, 30, 40 years of age, so far as that is concerned. Right. It shouldn't work out, yet I've seen it in ball previously, specifically b-ball. We've seen some even Shake's child as of late. He needed to get a heart relocate and manage heart. I couldn't say whether it was a heart relocate. I would rather not misrepresent. However, he had heart medical procedure without a doubt. Definitely disapproved of his heart. Compromise his ball profession. We witnessed this in these b-ball competitors for reasons unknown or another. What's more, it's only alarming by the day's end. And you are simply glad that he's okay and that he's great and that he's great and that he will be going toward the way to recuperation. What's more, presently we can get to the negative poo. No doubt, definitely. Since you got that, clearly that side, and I don't have the foggiest idea what this will mean for what's in store. I surmise it'll presumably rely upon his conclusion. You know, since you got specific heart conditions, individuals got conditions where they're rolling to support exercise and things like that to fortify the heart, to improve it. Also, you got a few circumstances where you truly can't strive that way. So we got to sit back and watch on that viewpoint. I will most likely conjecture I'm not dislike that he'll have the option to bring like back. Hamlin, you know well on the grounds that these folks have been competitors their entire life, and I don't have any idea why it worked out. I can't estimate. A few things simply occur. Right. However, yet, you got the opposite side. Better believe it. Of individuals discussing, gracious. He got the you understand what in his arm, right? At the point when the others make their cases, they got peer-audited studies. They in the lab, they're doing stuff and they're showing you, the trial and error that occurred. They're not simply giving you, okay, this happened along these lines. Show me some evidence, however. What's your contemplations on that? Man, that's what individuals saying, I'm not frantic at its prospect. Right. Since there wasn't much of examination done on the immunization, we actually have a great deal of unanswered inquiries. So there's still things I get it, and I regard the assessments of individuals who might think this. Yet I could do without and a totally 100% concur with you on as individuals that attempt to toss it out as truth. Gracious, that occurred. Gracious. That is a result of that. Gracious. That is a result of that without and only similar to we were discussing yesterday. We have every one of the responses with no confirmation, with no proof. Something's continuously going on. I realize we've been misled our whole lives, and we don't have a clue about reality. In any case, not all that's completely false, correct? What's more, it works out. Better believe it, on the grounds that as a man in charge, I think as I go, the family goes. What's more, in the event that I get it, we getting it. Furthermore, assuming we get it and something works out, that crap falls on me. Isn't that so? So assuming LeBron's holding that down the present moment and it's false, envision all the foolish babble you all tossing out there only for. Well, perhaps all of you trust it, however, for certain snaps, correct? For some consideration. Could you all do it to his face? I regard you more assuming you did, however, at the present time. We can't estimate. I don't believe it's out of the domain of plausibility. I certainly don't. In any case, pointing right at that right now would be unreliable just. Also, it was, it was certainly similar to Rush that entire cycle. Yet I believe assuming we take a gander at the historical backdrop of the antibodies, we as a whole got, I had chickenpox. You had chickenpox. I'm certain and we got that measles. Individuals ain't getting that no more, everything being equal. So you have a few things, I think, that over the long run that are tried, demonstrated, and tried. That, okay, this works. You understand what I mean? You get this here. You won't get this. Presently, certain individuals choose not to get their children immunized. Certain individuals, choose to get their children inoculated. I believe I'm almost certain I was inoculated against specific things. So, however, once more, I do concur. Like assuming you will have some distrust. That is fine about it. Yet, sooner or later, you gotta show us some evidence. You can't simply make them go off an impulse or just, okay, this happened due to this occurred. You just replicated something that another person said, by then. So the very data and the very pictures and the very poo that we as a whole are on YouTube and on the web. It ain't no exceptional book or look over that you all moved past any other individual in light of the fact that you all have been advanced that on the grounds that you all are drama queens. So, right, simply no verification. And afterward you get down on others. So that is simply welcome to the web. Yet, by the day's end, I'm happy that it appears as though he will be okay. Better believe it, certainly. I'm happy on the grounds that when I seen I was like, damn, no one can say for sure. Someone has a coronary failure. I hear individuals get coronary failures. I don't see many individuals enduring that once these people quit messaging, brother. This moment, that is simply getting irritating, brother, since he saw a vibrating. In any case, man, we should discuss, boozy, isn't that so? Consideration, all my entrepreneurs. Assuming you might want to publicize your business just before every video that we do here on Hip, Bounce News Uncensored, ensure you email us at this moment. Publicize at hiphop.com, promoted at hiphop.com. Get some information about our vacation specials. Jump Uncensored is the energy, so buy in Hip Jump Uncensored is the energy.